episode number 253, Camaro Z28 Performance Bargain. Welcome to the Camaro Show.
A podcast about all things Camaro and GM performance news.
I'm Chris Frezza.
And I'm Jason Debler.
We're your hosts for this week's episode of the Camaro Show. Want to be part of our show? It's easy.
Just leave a message on our voicemail hotline at 586-486-3182.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And welcome back, everyone, for another exciting episode of the Camaro Show. I'm Chris.
I'm Jason.
And what's going on, dude?
Well, this Michigan weather down here in Nashville is really annoying me.
And this Nashville weather up here in Michigan is really nice.
Shut up.
It's going to be 50 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah, finally, the sun is going to come out tomorrow. I don't think I've seen the sun in days.
So,
but yeah, it's going to be...
We'll keep your weather here. That's fine.
Yeah, well, you can keep your roads there, too.
Hey, they're all fixed, man. They're all fixed.
Are they? Is things in good shape finally?
Things are finally in good shape, yeah. So.
Oh, that's, you know what? I haven't really heard many updates since then.
Yeah.
That's good because it's about time that they start crumbling apart then so they can be refixed all over again. Yeah. Your tax dollars at work, Mr. Man.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh boy, let's see here. Before we get into it, something that we didn't talk about yet, I just remembered I did want to talk about it though, is that I saw a C8 Corvette at the dealership. They were doing like a tour with some C8 Corvettes, and I finally got to get kind of more up close on it with the hatch open to realize that's going to be a drag to work on.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
Imagine trying to put turbos or a supercharger on that thing.
It's just you almost have to lay across it to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, once you get on top of it, that won't be so bad. But I remember seeing at SEMA they have like these, if you will, a creeper to work on cars, but it's like a hoist, and you lay on it, and it just slides right over. So you could just kind of like lay face down with your arms hanging into the engine bay, and you can just work on it all day long, just laying there face down, kind of like you're on a chiropractor table type of thing.
Yikes.
That's probably what they're going to have to do or something. I don't know, but it was really cool to really get even more up close to it, and people could sit in it, but I didn't get a chance to because every time somebody else got out, somebody else was rude and just jumped in while I was standing there politely waiting. So I said, forget about it. And I talked to the Chevrolet guy.
Forget about it.
It's neat. It's a neat car, man. And I can't believe the price.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're going to sell a ton of them.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in the first year. Everybody, it's like when everybody's waiting for the Camaro to come back. They were ready. They were just ready. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wasn't there an article on Muscle Cars and Trucks about how they're not going to make any money off it? Or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
But where they're going to get the money is all the upgrades, all the accessories, and all that stuff. So they're going to be everywhere. You know what's not everywhere?
What's that?
It's a joy to see when you see it in the wild is a 5th-gen Camaro Z28.
Yeah, you don't see too many of them at all.
Nope. They only made 1,801.
Yeah. It's like five something the first year in 2014, and the rest were in 2015.
Yep. Crazy.
And especially if you got one without AC delete.
Oh, yeah.
Or with AC delete, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, wait, which is the rare one?
With AC delete and no radio, right?
I thought that was the way they came. And then if you got a radio and you got AC, then it was
an option. Yeah.
I think so.
But I think they may have made more of the other ones.
Yeah. Either way, the new news here is that it is continually becoming a bargain. And we talked about this before when they were dipping below the $50,000 mark.
Yeah. Now they're dipping below $40,000 mark.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks depreciation. I mean, it's been how many years now since the 14? That's 6 years old now. So we're 20. Mm-hmm. We're in 2020. They were out in 2014. Yeah.
Really, really something. I still have not driven one.
Oh, they're so much fun. Oh my God.
I know.
At the track when they did the media at what's that track out there in Western Michigan?
Grattan?
Nope. Oh, dang it. Gingerman.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh my God. That was so much fun. Oh, that's when I spun out a Z20. That's when I spun it out right on the track. Just coming around a corner. Oh my gosh. That was incredible. Same engine you got in your Z06, an LS7. high
Yep,
revving,
and that
nice and
LS7 is a
loud.
monster engine. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how old it is. That's never going to be dethroned as one of the. No, I shouldn't say dethroned, but it's never going to be. It's going to take a lot to top it with just
That thing
what you get out
revs
of
to
it.
the moon, bro. Oh my god.
So I'm looking at this Z28 on eBay that was linked up in this article by Muscle Cars and Trucks. Yeah, it's $40,000. It's $39,999 or whatever, and that's the buy it now. There's a make an offer on it, but I'm looking closer at this car, and it's got 21,000 miles on it.
Okay.
I don't think they were easy miles.
Well, I mean, if they used it for the purpose of the car, those are hard miles. But that's the way
they did.
That's what the car is built for.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm just looking at some of the because there's a fire extinguisher in it. The shifter was changed. They raced this car.
It's good.
Oh yeah, there's.
They've already been through 4 sets of tires on it.
There's a seatbelt. Seatbelt. I forgot what they call it. The little plug you put in the seatbelt, so when somebody sits in the passenger seat, it doesn't set off the seatbelt warning light.
Oh, okay.
So they probably had they could have had a harness in it.
Mm.
Yeah, this car. Yeah. But, I see Al's signature on it. I see Settlemeyer's signature on it, too.
Cool.
Neat. So, get your hand... But here's the thing. It's been sitting there for a few days now. Nobody's jumped on it. The tires need to be replaced. Actually, they're not even the original tires. They're Hancooks.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes. I'm looking at the details. So, anyway, I bet you somebody could pick this up for $30,000.
Yeah.
35. I'm sorry, $35,000, I meant to say.
Wow.
Crazy.
Do you think there's going to be a Z28
No.
ever again?
No.
You think it's done?
Well, I shouldn't immediately go no, but I mean, we've been talking about the stories before about how the future of the Camaro is indeed questionable.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything one way or another about that, but if that's questionable, then I think for sure the Z28 is questionable.
Oh yeah, obviously. I'm thinking like future, like 5-10 years down the road. Do you think we're going to see Z28 again? I mean, it's a historic name.
Yeah.
When they brought it back as a performance car, as a track car. I mean, back in the 90s, everybody had a Z28 4th gen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until the SSs came out.
And then all the SS snobs.
And then it was like, SS top dog. SS top dog. Z28, nope. Yeah.
Nope.
Back in the day. All right.
Looking even closer at these pictures while we're talking. And this car was definitely raced because the sticker on the ground effects is I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Eurodisc. It's a helmet company.
Cool.
Anyway, you brought up something interesting. They're also brakes as well. That's what it is. Racing brakes. The Z28 was also a great performance bargain in the 4th gen days. You said it. Everybody had one because God, you picked your first Z28 up at what $13,900?
No, 16.
Yeah.
It was a stripper. It was a stripper car too. It had roll-up windows, no power locks. I don't even think it had a cassette in the radio. I think it just had a radio. And it was an automatic with a 273 rear end.
So it was a slug.
It was an LT1 car, and
they were all slugs by comparison now.
Yeah.
So once again, there you go, a performance bargain. Not exactly at sticker price when that Z28 5th gen was $70,000 plus, but
yeah, we can thank Al Oppenheiser, who's the chief engineer for Camaro, for that Z28, because his leadership and the team he ran of people was incredible to put something like that on the track. And then, as you see now, into the 6th gen, what they're doing with the Z20 or with the ZL11LE, and now, did you see what they announced this week?
I might have.
GM is reintroducing the Hummer under GMC.
Well, yes, I did see that.
You know who's behind that, right?
LeBron?
Well, on Super Bowl Sunday, he might be. But I believe our good buddy Al Oppenheiser, who is now managing the electric vehicles team, because they're bringing back Hummer as an electric vehicle pickup, which will smash the Tesla Cybertruck, with 11,500 foot-pounds of torque and 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Come on now.
Okay, what do they plan to tow with 11,500 foot-pounds of torque?
Oh, well, I'll tell you. Whatever they want.
A bridge?
So let's think about this. Let's step back and broaden our view on what's happening here. All right. Al, we said a lot. Al helped launch the rebirth of the Camaro, right? Became a massive success. And then right at the pinnacle, they said, okay, you're going to go work on this. And we're like, oh! And if you listen to our last, yes, we all sounded like that. Oh. If you look to our previous podcast, when that happened, what, 4 years?
No, it was last year.
Was it? Gosh,
yeah,
my brain is messed up.
Last year, December, I think.
So it took him a year to take the helm for this EV thing. Yeah, it was a year ago. Why was I thinking it was 3? Maybe it's because it happened so fast.
Yeah.
And then suddenly the GMC Hummer is coming out. Let's face it, Al and GM and the team are taking on Elon Musk.
They sure are. So I'm thinking that, you know how like the Teslas, they have the individual motors on each wheel?
Yep.
So this is probably going to have an individual motor on each wheel.
Yep.
I'm guessing. And this thing is going to be a beast. Oh my God. I always thought the Hummer name and brand went away too soon. I thought the Hummer went away way before. I mean, and let's face it, they were a victim of the circumstance of what was happening at General Motors at that time. You know, the economy was collapsing. GM went bankrupt. They had to get rid of Pontiac. They had to get rid of Hummer, you know, and stuff like that to come back. But I think as an electric vehicle, they're going to show the world what they can do with this thing.
Huh. You know, I don't know if I agree with you on that, because by then Hummer, just the whole image of Hummer was kind of old. You know,
I don't know, but but they were selling. That's the thing. Hummer was selling.
Were they now?
Yes, and then but because of the economy and how everything was going, who's going to buy trucks, and this is just, you know, in your face. Mm-hmm. Hummer just got a bad rap, just a bad rap. So they got rid of it. But now, oh my God, I can't wait to see the rebirth of Hummer, to see what they have done with it. I can't wait to see, Al. I can't wait to see what you did. Now, it says in the press release here, or the teaser, that they're not going to do any unveilings or information till May 20th. However, I think it was last month or the month before is when Muscle Cars and Trucks kind of leaked this. Well, they didn't really leak it. I mean, they wrote an article about the leaks that LeBron James was going to be showing this in a Super Bowl commercial. Mm-hmm. A lot of news articles and sources right now are saying that for the Super Bowl, you're going to see a 30-second commercial with LeBron James introducing the new electric GMC Hummer. Wow. Now, you know, Hummer's not a brand anymore, so they're going to be sold under the GMC. Mm-hmm. But they've released a couple teaser videos, and it's just like horses running, and then all of a sudden it's silent. Or an engine running, and all of a sudden it's silent. I think it's going to be cool. Motorcycle, and then, of course, Elon Musk smashing windows of the Cybertruck that were unsmashable.
I got to tell you, I'm pretty excited about this. The teaser image looks really cool. It doesn't look big and fat and bulky. It looks streamlined man. It just looks good.
Doesn't it?
It makes me think of the front of the 5th gen Camaro when they first introduced that too, with those halo lights and everything. Well, obviously halos are kind of starting to fall out of favor and being replaced with the line style lighting.
Right.
But it's neat to see the GMC badge on it. It's always a GMC fan.
Yep.
Ever since my buddy Jeff McNeely had a GMC S15 pickup truck, I loved it. Yeah, GMC. Oh, and Martin Riggs from Lethal Weapon, he drove a GMC too. Don't forget about that propaganda. What do you guys think about this, and what does it mean for the rest of General Motors? What does it mean potentially for all other cars in the lineup? Is
Right.
this one more flag in the ground? I claim this spot in the name of electric vehicles in performance for General Motors. You know,
I know.
is this?
I saw a lot of talk of, oh my God, if this is first and this is successful, does this translate into a Camaro?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or anything else for that matter.
So I think next week we'll be talking a little bit more after we see the commercial.
Yep, I think so. It's probably going to be a nothing commercial, but it's still going to get people talking.
But you know, if you want 1,000 horsepower Camaro, you can still get it
Oh, right now.
right now,
Yep.
because SVE has announced. Well, we've talked about this before. Their 2020 Yenko Stage 2 Camaro at 1,000 horsepower to the crank, and it's a nice car, dude. I mean, SVE, formerly, you know, all the folks behind SLP, they know what they're doing. They're not
for a long time.
They're not a fly-by-night company who's going to just throw parts and swap out parts on a car and throw stickers on it.
Or make claims that they can, you know, do things that they can't.
Right.
Like, I don't know, Hennessy.
They're proven. They're proven. This is a proven formula for success, and it's sold right through a Chevrolet dealership and backed with a warranty too. So check out the. I'm going to put a link to this article on the 2020 Yenko Stage 2 Camaro, which is built by SVE, Specialty Vehicle Engineers, and Dave's a good friend of ours, and we've known him for many, many, many years. So
Yep, good guy, good company, good folks making good cars, good power cars.
Great cars.
Yep. Cool.
All right, we got some voicemails.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go and start with this one here.
Hey, Chris and Jason, this is Charlie One. I was listening to last week's podcast, and you're kind of breaking down what the cost was on that John Force Edition Couple Camaro. And I mean, I thought I heard you say it was the SLP equipment or engineering package. And correct me if I'm wrong. I thought SLP had sold about 4 years ago and to some new company or new owners, and then they rebranded it to SVE. Did they go back to the SLP moniker or not? I was just wondering about that. So thanks. Bye.
No. If I said SLP, that was a complete error.
Yeah,
SLP
I think
or
what you were
SVE.
I think what you had meant was you were kind of like comparing it to like SLP back in the days when you said stickers.
Oh,
for the Copo for the Copo Camaro.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah. No. Just to be 100% clear. No. There's no SLP nor SVE involvement on the Copo Camaro program. In fact, I think other than like Weld Wheels and American Racing Headers and things like that, supplying parts, there's no other company that actually assembles them other than Chevrolet Performance.
Yeah, SLP was sold to a company
Roush.
to Roush here in Michigan, and then they started a new company called SVE, which is the same people behind SLP. They kind of like got rid of all their parts business and stuff like that. So yes, that's still true. Charlie 1111111. Thank you for just letting us clarify that. Yeah, definitely here. All right. So yeah, if you didn't understand something or you want to ask a question like that,
oh yeah,
let us know. And here's how.
Hey, want to be part of this show?
Well, we want to hear from you.
Just hit our digits at 586-486-3182, 24 hours a day.
Leave us a message, and we'll feature it in an upcoming show.
So what are you waiting for? Do it now.
All right, we got one more voicemail here. Let's see. I think I know who this is.
Uh-oh.
Guess what?
What?
Green Bay Packers are going to win the Super Bowl.
Nobody cares.
Oh, they're not playing. Oh, the Vikings are going to win the Super Bowl. Oh, they're not playing. Oh, the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. No, they're not playing either. Oh, the Tennessee Titans. Nope, they're not playing either. Oh, the Detroit Lions. No, not them either. Anyways, have you guys been checking out the race car C8 Corvette? Holy cannoli, that sucker is moving and making a sweet sound. Sound like a Formula One car. Wow, 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 wow. Anyways, just thought I'd call in and say, have a great Super Bowl party, and may the best team win. Talk to you guys later. Postal Dave signing off. Toodle!
Postal Dave. He must be a big football fan.
Yep. No, seriously. I'm not a big football fan, and you aren't either, correct?
No. But we usually watch the Super Bowl, kick it on watch the commercials and see whatever the event that's around it. So, and Vito's a football fan, so he enjoys watching that. But he said, "Have you seen the new C8 Corvette race car?" We saw that actually in person at SEMA, and we watched it start up. It does. It sounds like a Formula One car.
Crackle.
And then when we were done, we went around it and got a lot of pictures because they were pushing it, weren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't fire up again because, well, it is pretty loud.
Yeah.
But yes, it's a neat car, and I'm glad it's finally in action. Yeah, cool stuff. Thanks for calling in, PD, as always. Yep. You crazy dude. And hope that the team that you're not following wins. Or something. I actually meant that to be, like friendly and encouraging. Yeah. It just came out all wrong.
Go team. All right.
Go team Postal Dave.
Yeah, Team PD. All right, we got one more thing to talk about here.
Yeah.
And you linked up an article here from one of your favorite sources, from Haggerty. And
Love
it says,
them.
$1 per horsepower. You can't go wrong with these 11 cars.
Yep. Should I run down the list?
Go ahead.
2009 Saline S7 twin turbo, 750 horsepower, $550,000 equals a price per horsepower of $733.
I guess you can't go wrong with those, but $1 per horsepower, I don't know who can afford that.
Yep. Oh, how about the next one? The 2004 to 2010 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. Neat looking car, too, if you like that. 617 horsepower. Good condition value. $202,000, about as much as what my house is worth.
Wow.
Price per horsepower, $327. And then it gets worse. 2011 to 2016 Ferrari FF. That's a shooting brake style car. We've talked about that before. Good condition, $147,000. 651 horsepower, by the way. And price per horsepower, $226. Can we please get into something affordable? Oh, how about this next one? 2007 to 2011 Ferrari 599 GTB, 612 horsepower. Good condition value, $126,000. Oh, now it's getting there. Not the best looking Ferrari, by the way. Price per horsepower, $206. Okay, maybe the next one. How about this? 2009 to 2010 Bentley Continental Super Sports Coupe, 621 horsepower. Good condition value, $79,800.
Wow.
That's pretty neat. $129 per horsepower. It's also a heavy vehicle. Bentleys always are because they're luxurious. Hitting closer to home. 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, because they're just, everywhere. 840 horsepower with the performance crate option and 100 octane fuel. Good condition value, $100,000. Price per horsepower, just $119 per horsepower. Number two, no, actually, we've got three here. Number three. 2009 to 2013 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1, 638 horsepower. Good condition value, $55,000. Price per horsepower, $86.
Wow.
Not bad. Next, 2011 to 2012 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 Super Snake Coupe.com XL. I mean, how many things can you tack onto this? So, you know what? That almost sounded like the awards at Camaro Superfest. 800 horsepower. Good condition value, $62,000. Price per horsepower, $78. Next one, 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. 707 horsepower. Good condition value, $51,000. Price per horsepower, I forgot about that. $72 per horsepower. Next up, 2005 to 2009 Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Shelby GT 500 Coupe and Convertible. No, AMG, 604 horsepower, good condition value, 34 grand, $57 per horsepower. Neat, right? Number 1, 2012 to 2015 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 Coupe, 580 horsepower, good condition value, $32,000. Price per horsepower, $55.
Nice.
Now, $55 per horsepower, going all the way back up to the top. Compare that to $733 per horsepower.
Yeah, for that Celine
Celine's
S7 twin turbo.
Supercar. That thing was pretty wicked, man.
Wow.
When it came out, it was really phenomenal.
Yeah, it still is.
Wow. $500,000. I don't regret having my LS7 Corvette, but I still wish that I could have found that 5th gen ZL1 that I wanted before I bought it.
Yeah.
Because when I see one on the road, I'm like, oh, I still love the 5th gens.
Yeah.
I just do. Not that I don't like the 6th gens, but
It's a great car.
Yep.
Great
even
car.
though it was
Fart pig.
a flat pig. Flat pig. So there you go. You want a performance bargain? Well, we started the show. Let's talk about the Z28. Second in line, no question, is the ZL1.
I'm sure the ZL1s have come down quite a bit in price too.
Yeah, I mean, when good condition, $32,000.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive considering that it was $55,000 6 years ago.
Yep.
Sticker price. I would say number 3 is the C6 Corvette Z06 because it's like $5-6 more with 505 horsepower, but it's also light as a feather compared to that flat pig.
Yeah. Cool.
And I don't say that because I own one.
Yeah.
No, I don't own a fat pig. I own the C6 Z06.
Yeah.
So good episode, Chris. I'm glad we
Yeah.
got to get through it all. We talked about a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. All right, we'll see. Are you gonna watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm going out with some friends, and we're gonna probably do some squares. Last year we met up with them. We did squares, just our own squares at the table, I think, and then she brought lottery tickets to win if you won. So
that's cool.
It's kind of fun that way.
Nice.
It was cheap fun and entertainment.
That's awesome.
We'll probably pound some beers down and watch the stupid game. But I'll be looking for that Hummer commercial.
Yes, I'm definitely gonna be looking for that.
Yep.
All right, let's get out of here. We will see you guys next week, and maybe we'll be talking more about Hummer, EV, and some other Camaro news. So,
and your voicemails, don't forget about those.
See you next week. Sit. Thanks for listening to the Camaro Show.
Don't forget, drop us a voicemail at 586-486-3182.
We'll see you next week. See ya.